I'll have to say this is probably the best handling premium Russian gun. And not only premium, I think you guys said I asked you guys what's the best Russian gun you can think of, and you said either 703 or K91. It's definitely something in between a K91 and a 703. Like, accuracy is very nice with this setup, and it aims pretty nice. Like, definitely very nice gun handling. The best premium one for sure. The best Russian premium gun for sure. That's for the good part. Okay, now let's go on the bad parts. Tank has no armor. Superstructures like 190, 200. And the lower plate, upper plate like 120, 150. Don't expect to bounce anything unless you're fighting with tier 7s. Maybe you're gonna bounce some tier 7s if they shoot you here. Other than that, don't expect to bounce anything. So this will kind of have to be played in a cheeky way, more like a sniper support role. Definitely can't really brawl with it because it's not going to work. So it has no armor. Secondly, the speed is not very good. The base top speed is 40 kilometers, so it's not exactly super fast either. That's why I slapped the turbo in it to try to make it a little bit quicker. But it doesn't have very good speed either. Third bad thing, if you shoot single shot with this tank, the time in between shells is 7 seconds, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Right? I don't know why they made it like that. They probably want to incentivize you to like double shoot some more, because when you double shoot, you wait 17 seconds to reload. So basically it's better reload time, but you're shooting both shells. And the double shot can be unreliable. So far with this tank, like I said, the way I expect it, double shooting is somewhat reliable. Somewhat reliable, right? Which is something I haven't been able to say about the other Russian double barrel tanks, no. But double shooting in this tank, I would say maybe is at the same level as a TS-54. Because the shell velocity is pretty decent. It's 1,100, so yeah. So going back to that, like 7 seconds in between shots if you shoot single shot. So penetration is good, you know. You're not gonna have issues making money with this tank if you're sniping and stuff. 258, 300 heat. Pen is good. The HP it has is also okay-ish if you compare it to a Nomad, which has 1050. And yeah, it doesn't have a turret. Turretless TDs suffer a lot unless you have armor, so it's a very nice sniper, I'll give it that. It's a nice sniper. But at the same time, you could be playing a sniper with a turret, like an SU-130, or like a Scorpion G, or like a PTK, and do a lot better, you know, because you have a turret, so you're more flexible. So, yeah. Would I recommend this tank? The gun is not so nice anymore without the rotation. Not so nice anymore. So if I double shot, 9 seconds to reload one shell. And if I single shot, it's 7 seconds in between. I think it could work with the aiming unit too, though. I mean, still aims relatively fast for a Russian 122. It would have been nice if there would have been like 2 seconds in between shots or something. But bad. I think the LT is gonna go in the bushes there now. It's a better spot. Yeah, I think I'll leave it with the aiming unit, to be honest. It's a good compromise. Because most of the times we're going to be keeping our distance, so... The dispersion is good enough to, like, play it without the... The dispersion is good enough. And the accuracy is actually quite good with the aiming unit, so... Not bad. Take it back. Mas parat, I take it back. ES5 gonna get spotted when he shoots this guy, yes. You come in here. I mean, I like the gun. The gun is really nice, to be honest. To give you like a comparison, the gun handling is way better than an ISU-130's. Right? Like the gun is really nice. It aims really fast. And this is like with that rotation device, I took it off. So, what is the best aiming? To be honest, like the gun handling is like all the other double barrel tanks, like really good, you know? Really good. Morning, TG. Yeah, you can double shoot when a target is like stationary, otherwise kind of risky. Risky. Morning, Lubo. What is the best handling Russian gun you guys know? So I can like compare it to that. What's the best handling Russian gun? Mm-mm-mm. K-93. K-91. It's something between a K-91 and a 703. Not as good as a K-91, but I think slightly better than a 703. And again, this is with aiming unit. It's not with the rotation device, because with the rotation device it would aim even faster. So the gun is really good. Hats off to the gun. It's really nice. Aims fast and it's fairly accurate with this setup. Mm-mm. Mm. I presume you like this thing. I like the gun. I don't think the tank will be that useful, but I like the gun. Honestly, I would still recommend you get like an ISU-130 or a Scorpion. Just because they have a turret. Yeah. But if you want to snipe with a Russian TD, this is not too bad for sniping. Gun is nice. But that's about it. That's all you're pretty much gonna do, snipe, because it has no armor. So, yeah, my armor. Thank you for the raid, Scorpiani. Welcome, everybody. How goes it? And now tell me, did you suffer a lot playing the Nomad? How much on a scale of 1 to 10 did you suffer playing the Nomad? Mm-mm. Scorpion is so we can watch you to learn some good tips how not to do things. I see. Nomad has a solid tier 5 performance right now. I think the worst thing about a Nomad is you have that nice mobility and you always feel like playing like a medium. And then it utterly fails at doing that. I could sort of like go back too, but if you actually do push in here, we're not really gonna do much. Because, nah, that was a nice double shot. I gotta practice some old double shots. Maybe the gun is sort of reliable with the double shots. Maybe. Still have one thing there. I guess I'll stay here and just try to cover this side. I suppose. Nice capo. Morning, MDC. I mean, truthfully, I could push him. There's probably going to be a lot of TDs in the back, though, so... I'll push, but it will be sad after I push. I still want to, like, defend the backside. Fully expecting, like, TDs in the back there. Oh, Nomad pushing. You know it's gonna turn bad. Oh wow, nice camo, bro. That camo? I wasn't expecting that camo. I'm gonna go in now because this guy's gonna chase him. And I'm gonna surprise him with a double trouble butt plug. I come here. Woo! Man, with aiming unit. Okay, I don't want to say it, but with aiming unit, doing double shots with this is semi-reliable. It's not that bad. Usually, like, I had very bad experience with doing double shots with Russian guns. Now, let's go back to base. But with aiming units, spec and vents, you know. Speccing this to accuracy, it's semi-reliable doing double shots. You have experience with that, Bronco? Are you experienced in such things? Like I said, it's semi-reliable. It's not too bad ski. Yeah, it's today's auction tank. The problem is I don't trust my camo, so I'm gonna go here and attempt to see them. But I don't think it's gonna work. I don't trust my camo. At least I have a little bit of cover. But I'm double bushing here, so I'm not gonna see anything in front of me. So to put it into perspective, this definitely has the best Russian gun from all T-rate premiums. That's for sure. Like, aims super nice, has very nice accuracy. So as far as the gun goes, it's probably the best premium Russian gun so far. The problem lies with what are you gonna do with the rest of the tank? It has no armor, and sniping can only take you so far in this game. That's where the problem lies. I would still get a Scorpion, I think, because you have a turret here. I would still incline getting something with a turret. Turretless TDs like have a hard time nowadays unless you have armor. And since this doesn't have armor, well, we'll suffer. He's right behind me. Wait till he comes out, kill him, and then turn for the STRV. But the STRV could spot me at any time. That was cute. That was actually cute what I did there. Somebody knocked all these trees here so they weren't spotting me. That was actually cute. Morning, Joker. I definitely pulled out like some nice damage out of that. I definitely did. Too bad they were all coming at the same time, because otherwise I could have carried this, I think. Yeah. Definitely could have carried this bad boy. I definitely could have carried it. I think if you get top tier games, this could be a fun tank somewhat. Like it's fun in a way. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun to play. Quite frankly, I think this again will be a collector's piece, because I don't really see this tank doing too good in random battles. Yeah. I don't see this doing very good in random battles. The lack of armor and being sort of like forced to mostly snipe and like keep your distance will make this tank situational, right? So if you're a tank collector or if you like sniping with a good gun, sure, go for this tank. But otherwise, I don't think this tank will be very effective in random battles. Right? Especially in the corridor maps, especially when you get to fight against super armored tanks. I would say only get this tank if you're a tank collector or you like just sniping. If you like actually being effective in battle and carrying games, I would stay away from this tank.